Yes. I so, able to see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing is, so what I did is like I am just scraping data from Snowcrate, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
actually what we'll do is like first it will launch. I'll explain the flow first, then I will explain the code. Okay. It will simply search the keyword. Now I'm giving RPA. Will hit enter? Then it will change the relevance to date. Okay, once it is done, so what will extract all these details like the title, the company name,
Okay.
and a few more things.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. We know that we don't have a direct option like it is there in Automation Anywhere V11 version, right? The data extraction,
Yeah.
pattern data extraction.
Yeah. In
So we
version
don't.
11, we were having it directly.
Yes. So actually, that option is not available. So what I did is like, so I know how it is working in V11. So the core, I know how it is working. What it will actually do is like, so if you see, inspect.
Okay.
So these things we have to manually find the exports. So
Okay.
if you see for this particular title, the export will be like, second, copy, export. So this is the export for first title. Okay, the
Yeah.
same thing for next one. If you see, uh, you just have to first check all these things. This is the third one.
So for up to how many you are copying XPath? For 3?
I just expect finding the pattern in the text path.
Okay.
Okay, so if
Okay.
you see the pattern is like so, the only difference here is the this part,
Okay.
this one. This
Yeah.
is the only dynamic thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mm.
what I did is like so I just copied that X path.
Okay.
Okay, and just keeping it here. So this is the X path for title.
Yeah.
Okay, same thing for company, experience, location, salary,
Okay.
and for other things. So I don't know what is this. Okay, I think it is the title.
Okay.
So I just copy pasted this thing.
Okay.
Okay, and I made this is the dynamic part, right?
Yeah.
Uh, Dynamic part for that. What I did is like I just replaced that with hash
Okay. Is
special
star?
character.
Okay. Hash or star wildcard character?
Whatever it is. So
Okay.
so I just used here some special character like hash here hashtag.
Yeah. Wildcard character. Okay. Got it.
Wild card, kind of like wild card only. It's not actually a wild card actually. Okay,
Okay.
so I'll show. I will tell you why I use this
Okay.
special character.
Okay.
Okay, so once it is done, okay, so I identified the same thing for other controls.
Okay.
Okay, then these are all very common ones. So I'm going to write this into a CSV file. So first I'm writing the headers to that CSV file and launching, and I'm waiting for that control, this particular search box.
Okay.
Then I'm entering the search tag here, RTA.
Okay.
Then I'll click search.
Okay.
Then this is to change the relevance.
Yeah.
Okay, once I edit
Filter.
to change this part.
Filter by
So
date.
first I will click this control. Okay, I will click the control, then I will choose this one, date.
Yeah. Okay.
So it is click, then it's a UL. UL I'm setting it by date, by text. Date
Okay.
is the text.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then, so what I am doing is I am going to execute this particular loop for 5 times. Okay, why I am doing it for 5 times means like, so I just want to extract 5-page data. Okay, so the bot will click go to 5 different pages and it will scrape the data from that page.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't want to extract all the pages because so I just sorted with the relevance instead of relevance I just put the date, right?
Okay.
So I just want to extract only recent data.
Okay.
So that is the reason why I changed it to date. Okay, so it will that 5 pages data. For that purpose I just used 5 times. Okay, looping. For each pages there will be 20 results.
Okay.
Okay, if you see here 20 results.
Yeah, yeah, I got it.
And just so here is the tricky part. So like so here if you see I'm keeping one counter variable, I counter.
Okay.
So that will be set to 1 somewhere. I counter is 1. So the default value is 1 for that.
Yeah, yeah, got it.
Okay, 1. So what I did is we can't. I'm just doing a string operation to replace that content. So if the loop is executed for first time, okay, what it will do is like it will simply replace this hashtag with 1.
Okay.
For second time, it will form this one. For third time, again, it will replace this one.
Okay.
3. It will form like this.
Okay.
With that, we will get a title.
Okay.
Okay. So like if the link is there, means I'm just checking whether that particular control is there or not.
Okay.
Okay. So this condition is actually not required. So for safety purpose, I just put it there.
Okay.
So if you see, it will simply replace the hashtag, okay, from source. Okay, it is the source. So I'm not changing this variable. So actually, it will contain the export. Actually, I'm just keeping another temporary variable.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just modifying the temporary variable with this hashtag. Just finding this hashtag and just replacing the hashtag with the particular counter.
Okay.
So we can't concatenate a number with a string in A2019. So for that reason, I just converted this number variable into string.
Yeah.
Then I just replaced that and just storing that into a temporary export variable.
Okay.
Then what I did is
so for everything you are using temporary variable for, right? Like for
yes. So if I use the main source variable means it will simply replace the original thing. Like this will be replaced.
Okay.
If it got replaced for the second time of loop, it won't find this hashtag and it will simply give the same result again and again.
Okay.
Okay. So for that purpose, I'm just keeping one temporary variable. There I am changing.
Okay.
Okay. So once everything got changed, okay, this is the one is to extract title.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just giving. So this is my search criteria. Like it should be a A means anchor tag, and the export will be this one.
Okay.
This one, whatever replaced one.
Okay.
Then using get property method, get property action, I'm just extracting the href.
Yeah.
Href is to extract. Actually, it is to extract the link. Actually.
Okay.
So link from this you can get. From this title, I used to get this one. And if you see in that output, you'll get to see that link also.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
So this is to extract the href, and this is to extract the inner HTML.
Okay.
The same thing for others. Inner HTML one, inner text. Sorry, inner text. So if you understand the title part, you will understand the other things are pretty much same.
Okay.
Uh, then just logging into the data into some the variable which I created before,
Okay.
file which I created before.
Okay.
And if this particular condition is failing, so why I put so one more thing, like so some pages, so if we reach the last page,
Okay.
okay, there sometimes we will get only around 3 to 4 results.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that time bot should stop its execution.
Yeah.
Okay, if it is not finding that particular so actually this loop will execute 20 times, right? If the page contains only 4 or 5 results, then
Yeah.
it will simply extract the 4 or 5 results, then it will simply break the loop.
Okay.
Okay, then it will click the next button.
Okay.
Okay, if the next button is not there, it will simply come out of the loop,
Okay.
and it will close the Nocris window.
Okay.
Okay, this is a simple. It is very simple, but the thing is, like, we have to find the correct down path,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
X path.
Okay. I got it.
I will just open this. So it will extract something. The result will be like this.
Yeah, yeah. I got it.
It could have stopped from